What's up, people? It's your boy Slide. In this video, I'm going to talk about making value of your time. This is 2018, in the month of July. Half the year is already gone. Half the year is gone. And very soon, you'll be asking yourself, what have I done with my time? See, I heard this, I always heard people say this stuff, make use of your youth because you don't get it back. And it's so true. When you are in your 20s, you have less responsibilities. So you have time to travel, try new careers, and pretty much do whatever you want in most cases. But once you become 30 and older, man, you have responsibilities. And things do get more complicated. And what's strange to me is that people don't understand you don't have much time. And what I mean by that is, based on what I have seen, you have to have your career by age 40. Anything after 40, you're on your own. I know for the healthcare field, they don't care how old you are. They will take you because they need employees. Okay? They need employees in the healthcare field. So you can be a 50-year-old doctor, it doesn't matter. They will still take you. Nurses, same thing. It don't matter. They'll take you. But anything else, they're not gonna hire you. Okay? Many companies have said this before that they prefer younger workers. Like, this ain't no secret. They prefer younger workers for different reasons. Okay? So it's no longer based on your qualifications only. So a lot of people find themselves stuck. Okay, there's some people out there, they made bad decisions that now haunt them. They can't do anything about it. You know, some people are in a tight situation where they can't change their career, they can't change anything because they're in a tight situation. So what's going on now is that you have some people out there who are frustrated. Some people constantly think about, what if I did this? What if I did that? People be living a different life. You know what I mean? They're trying to figure out how to get things done. But some of them are stuck in the midlife crisis that they can't do anything else. Some people out there are annoyed because they have child support. And based on the state you live in, if not all states, you have to pay child support on a monthly basis. If not, you risk going to jail. So now you have people working jobs they do not like just to avoid going to jail. So you understand how the bitterness kicks in, right? Then you have to look from a different perspective, that you now have some people out there who cannot get ahead. And sometimes they can't get ahead due to external factors. Like, companies won't hire older workers. They won't. When I say older, I mean anything past 40, they're not going to hire you. They're just not going to do it if they don't need to, right? Then you have competition. Before, it was so easy to get a job, but nowadays there's tight competition. So if you apply for a job and you're qualified, guess what? Same as the other 10 applicants are qualified. So you have to bring more to the table, you know? So those things take its toll. See, when you're younger, in your 20s and 30s, you can take more, you can take more damage or take more stress. Okay? When you get older, 40s and 50s, no, that does not fly very well. See, when you're in your 20s, right, you can work a job you do not like because you know you have a better future for tomorrow. So you're like, man, I'll just work here just to get my stuff together and I can deal with it, right? Even in your 30s, oh man, a guy says to himself, you know what? I'm in graduate school right now. I'm just gonna deal with this company until I graduate and I'm out. Some people do that, and it works out most of the time. Okay? But there's some people out there, when they enter their 40s and 50s and older, some of them don't have that kind of patience. Some don't have that patience. So, it's just one of those things where it's like, you want to be able to enjoy your life. Believe it or not, when I tell you this, there are many people today who do not enjoy their life. Some people have a horrible past. You know what I mean? In their 20s wasn't too great. Their 30s wasn't that great. They don't really have nice memories. It's more like they just worked. They never did anything fun. You know what I mean? And they just sit there miserable. Those are the people you want to avoid. Don't be those kind of people. Don't people out there, they didn't really enjoy their life. They really didn't. They never really enjoyed their life. They never did anything exciting. And now they just walk around miserable because other people are living their decent life. Okay? Look at me. Okay? Right now, I am lower class. I am in the lower class bracket. Okay? I'm poor. But I don't sit there and hate on the upper class people because I already told myself I'm trying to be upper class. So I'm working towards my career. What's the point of living a basic life? What's the point? Having that kind of life is kind of depressing. Let me tell you what I mean. Living a basic life. You get a job, you work full time, then you get yourself an apartment or a house, you work there for 20 years, then you get your 2 weeks paid vacation per year I'm like, that life is so basic. And you were taught to have that kind of life because that's what Americans like. That's what you were taught to have that, I don't want that kind of life. I want to have a life where I enjoy myself. And you guys can tell me you guys can see for yourself. There's some people you see in the area you live in. There's some people out there, you see them. Some are just walking around miserable, plain faces, nothing, right? But there's some people out there you see, they have a smile on their face. They're hanging out with people they like and having a good life. I want to have that life. I'm lower class. I'm going to be upper class in the future. Most people today who are successful, they were dirt poor. When I mean dirt poor, I mean dirt poor. But because being successful is a mindset. People out here say to themselves, if they're not successful, you can't be successful. Because it goes, misery loves company. That's the mentality. I'm not trying to be miserable. I want to have a good life. I'm currently in my early 30s. I only have about 4 more years to get my stuff together. Because I'm telling you guys right now, if I fail in this life, nobody will have my back. If I fail. Nobody will take care of me. Nobody will want me around them if I fail. And the truth is, when you're not successful, most people are going to avoid you. Have you not noticed most broke people don't have many friends or people around them? You know why? Because most of the time when you're broke, people become those people who are broke most of the time have a negative mindset. They're pissed off every day because they can't take care of their basic needs. They're frustrated, they're annoyed all the time. Who wants to be around an angry person every day? Some people let their past consume them. Those are the people that end up alone. I don't care how many people they talk to on a daily basis. I don't care about that. That's all nonsense to me. People who live alone are the people nobody wants to be around them. Period. I'm talking about 40 and above. Nobody says to themselves, no one ever says to themselves they like to live alone past age 40. Whoever says that is not telling the truth. When I say live alone, I'm not talking about having a girlfriend. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about anybody. I'm talking about anybody. Nobody will be around them. That's what I'm talking about. When you're successful, people want to talk to you. And you can have the life you want. But there's some people you see out there, they blame the world for all their problems. They're never happy. They always want to fight somebody because they're frustrated. Those are the people I don't even deal with them. That's why I say I want to be upper class. I'm trying to get my money right and live a decent life. I'm not worried about what other people are doing. I think that's one thing you have to understand also. People who ain't got nothing going on are always concerned about other people's pockets. Why do you care how they spend their money? Why do you care what people are doing? Focus on your own life and things will work out for you. You know what I mean? But some people aren't like that. So they just sit there miserable, pissed off every day. Well, those are the people that are going to walk around. Those are the people that are going to walk around starting drama. So let me know what you think. Peace.